On the biggest stage in the world, FanDuel's changing the game because sometimes your player gets subbed off and your bet goes with them. Not anymore. With FanDuel's Super Sub, if your player's subbed out, your bet stays in. That's right. If your player leaves the match, your bet continues on with the substitute. So you're still in it until the final whistle. Visit FanDuel.com. Get started now. Let there be goals this summer on FanDuel.
21 plus select states for Kansas in affiliation with Kansas Star Casino. 18 plus DCKYWY. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 1-800-MY-RESET. 888-789-7777. Visit ccpg.org/chat. Connecticut. Visit mdgamblinghelp.org. Maryland. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Call 800-327-5050. Massachusetts. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY. Text HOPE-NY in New York. Call 877-770-7867. Louisiana.
Visit FanDuel.com. Get started now. Let there be goals this summer on FanDuel.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me. Taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Department is cutting off tens of millions in federal funding from LA's homeless program over what it calls mismanagement and lack of safeguards against potential fraud. David Spunt live at the Justice Department. Hi, David.
Hi, Dana. Hi, Bill. This is a huge blow to this L.A. homeless authority. It's called LAHSA. They just were informed within the last hour that they are losing these tens of millions of dollars. They've gotten almost over $1 billion since 2021 in federal taxpayer funding. Now they're going to lose it as this investigation goes underway. This is from the White House Fraud Task Force in coordination with Housing and Urban Development.
I hope you have enjoyed that mansion and the yacht because the money's coming to an end. Thank you, President Trump, for clamping down on the corruption in California as it relates to the homeless problem and these programs that last forever, and the problem always gets worse. Again, thank you, Mr. President. So coming up at the bottom of the hour, I'm going to read this email from Helen Rosenberg. Ooh, is she letting me have it? Ooh. We'll get to that in just a second. But I just saw something, one of the most disgusting things I have ever seen in my life being passed around on Instagram. You know how these kids will photobomb and Photoshop themselves into things? Black kids, 2 black males, 2 black females, young people, standing over the grave of Austin Metcalf, urinating on his grave. Urinating on his grave. And the girls, I guess they're pretending like they have penises because they're not squatting. You know, they're standing there the same way a male would. Utterly disgusting. How does that help you? And to those 2 black men that I saw, young black men photobombing themselves, this is a new trend on Instagram. The joke is on you. You'll be in jail very soon, or you have very little of a future right now. And to the young ladies, I'm going to say it, you'll be pregnant very soon, on welfare for the rest of your life, and you're standing there urinating, photobombed, urinating on this 17-year-old's grave. That's just wonderful. It's just wicked. And then you don't understand why nobody wants to live around you. Then you don't understand why nobody wants to be around you. Doing stupid. I don't want to be around you. And I look like you. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? What's cool in photobombing yourself, urinating on Austin Metcalf's grave? It makes no sense at all. Let's go to Fran, line 4, Massapequa. Fran, what's on your mind?
What's up, brother? I love you, brother. And I don't care what color you are. I just wanted to say that. I got some big issues here. And the bottom line is this whole thing, the hate and the Metcalf, this all stems from the liberals. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm driving from a kind of white neighborhood right now into a kind of, black neighborhood, Spanish neighborhood. And why in that neighborhood do they have the pregnancy centers, where the kids can go in and get the rubbers and all that junk? How come it's in the bad neighborhoods, the liberal politicians? Because they've helped try to ruin the black people. They tried to ruin them by telling them who to vote for, what to do, just telling them that white people hate them, that everybody's against them. The school system has just taught them just horrible things. And it's the liberals. The liberals preach hate every day. So these parents who have these young parents who aren't, like you say, the most educated, they're told from the very young in school that white people hate you, white people hate you, white people hate you. So
right.
that's in their brain. This kid Carmelo
I hear you, Fran, and I agree with you 1,000%. I'm up against a hard national break here. I couldn't agree more with what you just said. How does that benefit them? It doesn't. The joke is on them. It is time for a break. We are coming right back on this day, our 2nd year anniversary.